Hello, you guys. Hey, Paul, Elena. So, real quick, I actually jumped in and changed some of your searches, but here's your site. You have two searches. You have 94 total, 28 total, 14 new matches as of today, and it breaks it down per search. And change just means price of some sort. Undecided means you haven't actually gone through it and said it's a favorite, a possibility, or a reject, which is why you'll have to do that. Now, I'll explain a little bit later, but let's just take a look at the searches for now. So right now, let's look at San Diego Coastal. Here's what I did with the search. I basically, uh, two beds, two full baths, minimum one car garage, and then I put must not have community laundries because you want laundry in the unit, and must be VA approval. Now that I know, Paul, that you're going to use your VA to buy this property, we have to search for those VA strictly. And here's the big search for San Diego. I am searching this whole area. We're going from Del Mar all the way out to East College, through North Park, South Park, Gaslamp, down to Imperial Beach, Point Loma, Coronado, Mission Beach, Ocean Beach, Pacific Beach, La Jolla. So that is the search. You're capturing everything. That's pretty good. I don't know if you want to go over further or knock off some of this, but that seems to be capturing a lot. Maybe you don't even want to be over it. Let me know. But that's the search now for the city. And when you hit search, you get these 28, and this is exactly where they are at. So I hope that helps. Let's get back to the other search. The other search would be the North County search, and I did the same thing here too. I actually changed it. Now that I know you're using VA strictly, I went and put must have VA terms, no community laundry. You want laundry in the unit, one car garage, minimum 300 to 500,000, two full bath, two full bed. And the map for this one for North County might be a little bit too big. Maybe you don't want to be back this far. I basically have San Marcos, Bonsall, Vista, Carlsbad, Oceanside, Encinitas, Solana Beach, Del Mar. So if you don't want to be back this far, maybe we can just cut it right up there. But that's where we're at on this one. You get 94. So those are the searches. Now let's go take a look at the sites. When we go into your site, number one is you can actually make your own searches, by the way. If you go up here and click on this, you can make your own search. I turned on that button so you can do whatever you want to do here, 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 and then save it. You can make your own search. So let's just say you want to strictly search for anything 500 to, let's say, 400. You hit submit, you go here, you want minimum two beds, let's just say two beds, minimum two baths, property type, you want that. You can add some other stuff. I wouldn't get too complicated about it. And then you can hit search. Here it is, displaying 10 of 10 in this location. You could also do a particular, maybe you want to do a map call out. It's just hard to say. So get used to it. You can make your own searches, but let's get back to the searches I have for you. Back at the dashboard. While you're here, you're technically supposed to go through these and actually mark them as favorite, which means they'll pop up there, or possible and it marks up there, or reject and it goes here. That way, when the next day the search goes out, it's not doing this. It's actually just because it's undecided, you haven't done anything. The next day, it assumes you haven't seen it, and what are the updates? Here they are. It would normally just tell you the few. So yeah, it's very difficult to maneuver the fact that you want to see the brand new stuff. But here's how you get around that one. Go to your searches and split them. You have the North County search or you have the San Diego County search. Let's just use the San Diego County search. San Diego Coastal search, click on that one. And then when you're here, don't go highest to lowest, go newest to oldest. And you'll pretty much capture everything that's fairly new to market. Well, 8 days, 2 days. It's only saying new match because you haven't gone through and actually marked all of these as, a reject. That way all the rejects will be here. There'll be 24 rejects here and 2 favorites, or maybe there's 20 rejects here, 4 possibilities and 2 favorites. Then the next day the updates will show 4 new matches. So just be aware of that one. You will get instances where you'll get a property that has been on market for 39 days but it's back on market. Something interesting happened there because there is a change. Change not necessarily in price, but maybe there's a change in statements, what have you. I don't know, but that's the easiest way to get around that one. You could also go here to let's just go to North County search. While you're at the North County search, of course, you can see here it's newest to oldest. You're getting a lot of new properties. But sometimes things will happen like this. Back on market. And so you'll see it's been on market for 68 days. Well, it's just back on market. They dropped 55,000. So you know it was about the appraisal. And so you'll get that capture. Sorry, but it is a brand new alert and you'll want to know that. So that's how you get around it. Just go over to here and just change it to newest. Also, be aware you could view it as a tile or you could view it as a map. I kind of like maps because you see there's just too much stuff going on here, and maybe you don't care about these locations. Maybe you're more interested about this area. You can zoom in here. So there's different ways to view the property. You could also switch this to a satellite view if you want. I don't know if you're interested in that. Or you could jump right back to this view. And of course, when you're here, let's just jump back down over to San Diego Coastal. We're going to go newest right there. Let's say we really do like this particular property. What's kind of new that looks really good here? 3 beds right here, San Diego Hermes. Let's just say you were interested in it. If you hit view, of course, you can see the properties. You can cycle through the photos this way or just jump to it over here or here. It's new to market. You can go to map view, of course, view it that way, zoom in. You can go to street view right there. Obviously, I think you know that. And then, of course, there's major categories. You could scroll down or just use this to jump to it. Property information, property history, mortgage calculator, neighborhood. And then, of course, close it and you're back here. So I do hope that helps, but currently it's reporting all searches because you haven't technically gone through and started marking them. Like each one, just if you don't even know about it, if you don't like them, period, just mark them reject, and then your updates will be more accurate. Else, just go here, split the searches into the 2 searches you have, North County or San Diego Coastal, and then just go newest to oldest, and you should solve most of that. I hope that helps. All right, bye.